Smile. Look at the camera. Hello and welcome to another fun and exciting episode of Willpower Adventures. Gone through a lot of work without recording any of it. This is somewhat upsetting to me because it was a lot of fun doing the work, and I also really enjoy doing these videos because I spend a lot of time on YouTube myself and get a lot of entertainment and value out of a lot of the videos that I watch. And I really think that there's a lot of value to be had out of what I'm doing. To a certain extent. I don't want to just like make videos and have you watch me like grinding for 40 minutes. So it's a learning curve, and gonna figure out what actually looks good to me. So yesterday I did a whole bunch of grinding and welding and fabricating and stuff to this bumper. This bumper came with my Land Rover, but it had a whole bunch of stuff welded onto it. Maybe I'll try and add a picture of what it looked like. The overall shape is correct, and I don't have a different bumper for my Series 1, so I decided I would use it. I had to fabricate up these brackets. I had to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of this strapping to the length that it is, and then I welded it together. See, open seam, non-welded on this side, and oh, it was supposed to be on the inside, but anyways, this is some of the stuff that I've been doing with the Land Rover. I've got the brake lines all done up. See? Rear axle, I'll finish doing those brake lines when I can. This brake line, just so you know, is not supposed to go here. It is very close to this steering stuff, and also this clamp is kind of crooked. So I thought I would grab a wrench and hit it to try and straighten it. No, I'd like that to be straight, but anyways. I had a grease nipple on here, but it was hitting the chassis, never mind the brake lines. So yeah, there's that. I'd like to have a better setup for like brake lines just in the future. And what I mean by that is I'd like to have all of the flaring stuff and all, like a good assortment of these British fittings, just so it's a little bit easier. And I got all the ends, still got the covers on them, so it's all sanitary. Cleaned everything really good. All new brake stuff. Okay. Hokey Dinah, I think we're almost there. I guess this is what I was talking about. Like, I don't want to have fucking 20 minutes of footage of me trying to get this on. I'm gonna turn you off. Talk to you back again when I've got it sorted out, and then tell you what I did. Good. So, the story goes, I've kind of got this bumper sorted out. I'm gonna sort of leave that for now and do something more fun. Right on. Well, that's one disappointing way to get rid of your oily, brake clean, rusty mess. You just dump it on your cool slipper that you can only find the right hand side out, and then you just kind of throw it away because it's covered in brake clean and shit. Well, I found the hammer, air-powered hammer chisel. That's what I was looking for. Holy shit, where'd it go? Problem. Now I found it. So, I've got a chisely chisel and a cuddly kind of chisel maybe, and a pokey kind of chisel. Yeah. I gotta turn one of these into a river. Or perhaps I just make... Perhaps I just make a rivet here. Let's just see what we have for metal. Yeah, okay. Found metal. So what I'm doing is I'm making a new attachment for my air chisel. This is just my reference on some dimensions that it needs to have. And I'm making a riveting attachment, so that fits nicely in there. Boop. I might make it fit a little bit more perfect, because I don't want the ends to be uglified. I just carved a little bit more relief angle. Oh, and burnt the tip. That's unfortunate, but on this bit here. See down in this zone on the other side there, because it was touching below where I wanted it to cut on here, rubbing a bit against my piece down there, but I wanted to touch here so it cuts. Yeah. You can always modify the tool if it doesn't perform exactly how I want. I've also never done this before, so I don't really know what I need to do, I guess you could say. Aha! And there you have it. And of course, that doesn't fit. So I need to turn this down a little bit more. And I'll actually use a measuring device. So I didn't realize that was going to be a critical thing. And by critical thing, I mean critical dimension. Okay, so we got the tool. And it fits now. At least that part of it does. So, okay, one more time at the lathe, and then all will be good. I got it made up. Boom. I don't know where I'm supposed to put the oil. I think it's just in the butt. Put it in the butthole. Glad that didn't. Wow. Now that we got that air river set up, I've got some stuff to fix. with rivets. I do. Before I get into anything fun like that, though, I have to go look for my kitty cats. Okay, so I did a few test rivets and I fixed up my seat box. I'll show you that in just a second. And I have a truck cab it's a homemade truck cab out of a station wagon roof or a whatever, hardtop. I don't know if you can see in the corner there, it's pretty beat up. So, these are the rivets. That one, 4 on the front here. Yep. And 1 in the back here. They're pretty ugly. So, that's something to keep in mind. I'm not necessarily like a rivet master. So yeah. I don't actually know what my plan is with this, other than that it is super bent up and needs to get straightened. So probably the best thing for me to do would be to just take all those rivets out. Maybe. Might have a really hard time getting it all back together though. Maybe I will bang it straight. Hey, Odie! Hey, buddy! Woo! Odie Mo! In today's episode, we will show you how to straighten bent truck cab from Landy.